and gentlemen, welcome over here to the first race of the Dascar Phillips Cup Series Season 8 2015 here on Sport 1. We're finally going to start, but this time, well, it's not really like an official points winning race. Of course, we start with the shootout, and this time it is the Red Bull Shootout, which is 15 laps around this racetrack with 14 drivers. I know I said 15 drivers, but made a mistake because I still had Zach Sasser in my head of being the driver of the third top-notch racing car. But it was Jackson Brown. Jackson Brown doesn't have a pole, so easy as that. 14 cars. And before we start the race, we're going to come with a very special announcement. Remember yesterday I uploaded the video, and you all know the replacement stuff, sign-up stuff. So people who missed Phillips Cup Series Season 8 said, well, okay, because of all my mistakes and stuff, I will let you sign up for the replacement. So if people don't comment after so many races, I will kick them out and I'll put you in. So then John Cittadino came to me. And John Cittadino, of course, he was the owner of the Dascar Regional Pro Cup Series and the Dascar Lights. So what John said, hey, why not run the Dascar Lights series again with the people who are on the replacements list? So, well, that was a fantastic idea in my opinion. So we are going to do that. So everybody who missed the Phillips Cup Series Season 8 sign-ups and who signed themselves up for the replacement sign-ups, you guys are going to be racing in John Cittadino's Dascar Light Series, which is, well, pretty much the lower tier. So you'll have the cars you choose, and if you haven't chosen a car, I will choose a car for you, that's no problem. But you will run the cars you chose, and, well, at one point you might make the step into the Phillips Cup Series Season 8 if people don't comment. So signups are still up for that. Probably when I've uploaded this video they are not anymore. Will be till 11 a.m. Eastern. Currently we have 10 people, and those 10 people are Dom Caps, 64 of Justin Yee, the 54 of Isaac Sinclair, Dylan Young, Zachary Fitzwater in the 59, the 91 of Harrietta Fitzwater, the 85 of Darnell Matthew, and damn it, I have the wrong list in front of me, but out of my head I say the 787 from Christian Mastrak. Real weird name, but well, I already asked him where does it come from, but well, he hasn't responded yet. The 500 from Noah Oscarino, I think. Noah Oscarino, and Eric Hayden with also question marks, and people who have question marks, I will choose cars for you. So I'm really looking forward to that. I will send as soon as the signups end. For that I will close it, I will put those people in a car, and I'll send the cars to John Cittadino, and maybe the first race is already gonna be next week. So guys, go check out John Cittadino's YouTube, sign up, or how do you call it? Sign yourselves up for it. Subscribe. That's what I was looking for. So subscribe to his channel, the Utica Home Track Series channel. And well, I would say enjoy the racing as long as you're not then in the Phillips Cup Series, but of course you're racing in his series, and his series are just as good as mine. So of course it's a small series, only 10 cars are gonna be in there if nobody else signs up. So, but oh well, it's something. And then sooner or later you'll be in the Phillips Cup Series, hopefully. So that's a special announcement with big thanks to John Cittadino, and we're gonna go through the field over here. We have 15 laps around this racetrack. The winner of this race will get 15 points. Yes, 15 bonus points for that person. Going into Daytona, that person will be the points leader then. Of course, you can also win points with the duels. So we have the... damn it, I forgot the name again. The golf duels, I think it was. Which will be a practice qualifying of 15 minutes, I think. And then 2 dual races, which will be 10 laps. The first in the practice qualifying gets 5 points. Second gets 3 points. The order in which they finished in the practice qualifying is going to be the order in which they start in the first dual race and second dual race. Pretty much exactly the same as we usually do in the Gulf Super Speedway Series. So all the odd finishers are going to be in the first race. All the even finishers are going to be in the second race. So more information will come on that. The winners of the dual race will get 10 bonus points. So we're going to go through the field over. This is, I think, the race in which most experience comes forward. I mean, these are the persons that have most experience. And, well, starting on the pole, it is Bastogne already in the number 11 car. The winner from last season, actually. 2 poles and 1 win, which was last season in this, the shootout, TND shootout it was then. So, of course, remember that. She and Joseph Van Nesta finishing first and second in the shootout, which is sponsored by their own website. So that's fantastic. And also Bastogne was on the pole in the last race at Charlotte for the last race it should be. So Denise Steinauer in the number 77 car. Also, I think she has 1 pole. So Jane Pinter in the number 27 car. He has 4 poles, a lot of poles. One of the most experienced drivers of the field, I think, actually. We got Inge Lamoliana in the 01 car, also with 5 poles. Yes, indeed, 5 poles for her. So she's one of the 3 drivers that have most poles. So pretty great. And actually, I think she's the only one of those 3 drivers who's in the race. Yes, indeed, the other ones are Aileen Seid and Sam Brady. They're not in the series anymore. So most poles of this field are for her. We got 256 of Raytag, and this is going to be the first time that we're going to have a triple-digit car on the track. And actually, this is the only triple-digit car that we have currently in the series. Of course, the 500 and the 787 have been taken for the replacements. And, well, that's it, actually. Nobody took the 4 Penske cars. Of course, Finguy wanted one, but I don't feel like splitting up the Penske cars. And especially not having like a Ganassi-based car and a Penske car in the same team. That's pretty much like... Oh, never mind. So, we got Betty Johnson, number 43. I don't know why it's skipping. Sorry about that. Hope it's not a big problem. Betty Johnson also has 2 poles. Both came from last season. Race number 5 and race number 7. We got the number 72 car of John Cittadino. And of course, how many poles does John have? 3. So, not that many, but he has 3 poles still. So, Debbie Myers in the number 67 car, 1 pole for her. So, lucky she's in the field. Number 17 car, Nicole Trenwich. She also has, I think, 1 pole. Yes, indeed. So, also very lucky. But, yeah, she's your champion from last season. Pole came on 10th race, which was at Milano, I think. I'm not 100% sure. We got the number 8 car of Haruka Takeda in the Xenoblade Chronicles Nissan GTR. I think there are 2 GTRs in the field. And something which I've just realized. Joshua Michaels has never had a pole in the Phillips Cup Series. That's pretty crazy. Well, these other 2 drivers have, so the other 2 Japanese drivers are in the field. We got Mason Wood in the 07 car, and this is once again the biggest surprise in the field. Because Mason Wood, he hasn't been in the series for a long time. I can tell you where the poles came. Let's see over here. Season 4, the 16th race. Season 2, the 5th race. And Season 2, the 12th race. So, that was already, for 3 seasons, he hasn't had a pole. Because he hasn't been in the series. So, very amazing that he's still in. Mason Wood, that he's back again. Anna Gregg in the number 18 car, 4 poles for her. So, this is also quite astonishing. But she has been in the series for also a very long time. This time with a new scheme. 06 car, Chris Washer in the first Infinity on track. Car is not even, the car is exactly 1 week old now, so, at least the template is, the car is not, so, We'll see what he can do in his Red Bull Infinity. And last but not least, we have Joseph Onesto in the number 62 car, the top-notch racing driver. Let's see what he can do. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's your field. And yeah, and this video is going to be a whole lot shorter than the previous sign-up videos, I hope. Okay. Oh, there we go. So, cars are rolling off. And the sound is good, luckily. When I did a quick test race, I forgot to change the sound pack, so we still had those GTP sound packs on. The 14 cars are over here, all different nationalities. We have Americans, we have Dutch drivers, and we have Japanese drivers, and one half Polish driver. But of course, there are 19 drivers who have a different nationality, so that's quite amazing. In the series, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the first race of the season. 15 points for the winner, being the points leader going into the first race, the Daytona 500. But first, the Red Bull Shootout. We're green flag racing for the Philips Cup Series Season 8. And already going 3 wide, going into turn number 1. Well, that's what we expect at Daytona. Bethany still in the lead, coming out of turn number 2, and it's 01 Ingela Liana behind her. But there's everybody just scrambling, and well, it doesn't really matter who leads at this point of the race. Only thing that matters is, well, the person who leads this lap will be the first driver to lead in the Philips Cup Series Season 8, although I always forget who that was, so it doesn't really matter at all. But maybe you did not. And it seems like it's gonna be the number 256 of Ray Takeda. Coming around turn number 4 into the tri-oval, indeed, is Ray Takeda, who leads lap number 1 of the Philips Cup Series Season 8, which is gonna be a long season. But in my opinion, I think it's gonna be the best Philips Cup Series season we've ever done, with so many new things, a new schedule, new cars, new templates, new manufacturers and stuff, and new drivers, old drivers. This is gonna be a fantastic season. 17, Nicole Tranovic in the lead with her teammate right behind her, and yes, indeed, her teammate is gonna ditch her now. Anna Gregg or not? No, she's not. We're working together, it seems like. And remember, the 06 car started all the way in the back, the last row, and he has already fought his way up to 3rd. Now he's falling back to 5th position. But Joseph Onesto, who started all the way in the back, is now up to 3rd. So from 14th to 3rd in just 2 laps. And still, Nicole Tranovic and Anna Gregg are running 1st and 2nd. They are trying to get the double over here, like Joseph Onesto had last season. 17. It seems like 4 cars are trying to break away a little bit. Nicole Tranovic, Anna Gregg, Joseph Onesto, and Ingela Liana, the back people in the back. Okay, now we have some moves. Anna Gregg, here she goes. Protecting the bottom. No, she's gonna pass the 17 car. She says, "Okay, enough leading now. I'm gonna take over the lead." And here Anna Gregg comes around and takes over the lead. The 01 car, Ingela Liana, right behind her, and that is indeed caused everybody behind her to close in again. So there's the 8 of Haruka Takeda going down low, 3 wide for 2nd. 77th car of Denise Steinauer also behind there. And we see two rows of 3. And now 3 rows of 3. And Haruka Takeda takes over the lead, with Denise Steinauer right behind her, and also Betty Johnson. A lot of women in this field. I mean, I haven't counted how many women, but we see, oh damn. 1, 2, 3, 4 up high, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there are 9 women of the 14. Oh, that's close. There goes Joseph Onesto. I keep on mixing those names up. And Joseph Onesto gets spun around. He's gonna come on the racetrack again and gets crashed. And Chris Washer also into the wall. 2 cars spinning on the front stretch. And that did indeed cause the caution. So yellow is out, first caution of the season, with a Haruka Takeda in the lead. Teammate Rei Takeda 2 places behind her. Now making a move. Look at this. Aggressive move. If this is going to be the battle, back to the line. Haruka Takeda has a preferred line now, going into turn number 3 with Jane Pinter right behind her. And John Cittadino is there as well. Mason Wood has been pretty quiet all race long. Here we go, back around. It is a 2:56, again leading Rei Takeda. Man, she's been having a pretty good season so far, although her season's only 6 laps long. But still, Joseph Ernesto, his top-notch racing Alpha is pretty battered, pretty beat up, and also this 06 car of Chris Washer, first Infinity to be on track and the first Infinity to wreck as well. So not good news for him. Everybody sorts it out back here. So we're gonna take a quick look what happened, although we were live. A quick replay, the first caution of the season and the first caution of the day. So we're back again. It started already over here with Joseph Ernesto and Chris Washer getting together. So eventually they were just working each other, well, against. And here's where contact is made. Well, Chris Washer slid up, got into the 62, was not really driving the high line. So when you're in between two lines, it's always pretty easy to get turns. But nonetheless, it's still not Joseph Ernesto's fault, of course. And now he gets onto the racetrack, and was it retaliation? We don't know. Well, you judge. But the thing is, he gets in front of Chris Washer. Chris Washer gets into the back of him. He slides into the wall. Chris Washer slides into the wall. So both drivers get quite a lot of damage and are, well, certainly I would say out of contention for the win over here in the shootout. And let's get another replay over here. Let's see if we can get a good camera angle. There we see Joseph Ernesto, and he will come back again. There we go. Into Chris Washer, bang, and boom, 2 cars into the wall, which is gonna be the first crash of the season, of course. Many crashes still to come. And your leader currently was in 3rd, but there she is. Rei Takeda is your leader, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take you now to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again, and we're down to 12 cars it is now, as both Chris Washer and Joseph Ernesto have retired. So unfortunately, their race is already over. 13th and 14th for them. So we still have 12 cars in the race, with Rei Takeda in 1st, 2nd Jane Pinter, 3rd John Cittadino. I keep on mixing John and Joseph up. Sorry about that. I will probably never learn it. So Mason Wood in 4th, 5th we got Betty Johnson, Australian, 6th we got Anna Gregg, 7th we got Debbie Myers, and teammate Denise Steinauer is in 8th. 9th we got Ingel Amliana, 10th we got Haruka Takeda, 11th we got Nicole Tranowicz, and in 12th is Baston Nice. So pole sitter all the way in the back, and somebody who started all the way in the back. Well, that's a lie actually. I'm not sure where she started, but she started pretty midfield I think, so. Rei Takeda also have quite a lot of experience. Well, of course, one of Joshua Michaels' driver. So, of course, Joshua Michaels being the Philips Truck Series president, and he has a couple of other Dascar series as well. So, well, pretty obvious that he's in the. He has had a reserve spot. The presidents always get a reserve spot, but of course there are some other measures because, well, we have to see race, and I know that Blake Holshield tried to start a series which was cancelled for I don't know for some reason, and also yeah, of course Johnny Garner is gonna start a series, but it hasn't started yet, so no reserve spot for him. But if he starts a series, he will. Well, I would say he will get in for pretty soon. We'll see. The green flag is out again. Look at the gap that the 256 is pulling. And I'm not sure if that is a very wise move, because sooner or later they will all reel him in, and when they get together behind him, and they will all fly by, actually her I should say, they'll all fly by her, Here's Jane Pinto already coming with a move. Betty Johnson following. Also Debbie Myers and Denise Steinhauer. And here we go. Oh, almost get on. Betty Johnson didn't make it. Almost got put up 3 wide. Ray Takeda high. And yeah, this is what I mean. Freight training her. And in one turn she has lost 4 spots. So Jane Pinter up front with just 4 more laps to go, I think. Yeah. Well, it still says lap number 11, so it's 5 more laps to go. For Jane Pinter, at least everybody is still in this group, so we don't have anybody lagging behind. So it's gonna be great for them. These 12 drivers are gonna battle out who will win this shootout, this season shootout. Of course, when you win the shootout, you not only get 15 points, but you also will be in the shootout for next season. On the other hand, of course, everybody who is in this will be in there for the next few seasons because, of course, having a pole, so that doesn't really matter. 27th card of Jane Pinter is still in the lead, trying to battle them off. Can he do it? He has a Haruka Takeda right behind him. Anna Greg is there as well. John Cialdini, so a lot of experience. But of course, Jane Pinter also has a lot of experience, being the Dascar Vredestein Series president. But here comes the 8th car of Haruka Takeda. We see 2 rows forming. Are we going to see 3 wide sooner or later? Well, we don't know. But so far it seems like we're just going to have 2 lines of cars. Well, things are unsettling a little bit in the back. With Inge Lambiana and Betty Johnson as Haruka Takeda takes over the lead. Here comes John Cialdini. 3 more laps to go and Bassanese is back again. Mason Woody is back again. They're all lining up on the inside. But when do you want to be where? Where do you position yourself for the last lap to cross the line in first? Because it all matters who wins this race. Everybody else gets forgotten. So yeah. Bassanese to the inside of John Cialdini. Mason Wood is there as well. Oh, John Cialdini, he tried to block a little bit, but it did not work. Yeah, of course, John Cialdini knows, pretty much as long as the bottom group stays connected like that, which it doesn't, he is chanceless. And here we go, 3 wide for second with 2 laps to go. Mason Wood gets kicked up in the middle groove. And now we have a big group of cars. We have now 3 wide. And that's how easy it can change. Just a couple of cars breaking up the group. And we have Denise Steiner in the lead now. And now we get back to single file, double file up front. Denise Steiner, she will have to block everyone for 1.5 laps. Of course, can she do that? Well, we doubt it. 256, Ray Takeda behind her, Betty Johnson there as well. Ray Takeda is having a run over here, trying to pull out on the front stretch question. Yes, there she goes. Ray Takeda to the inside of Denise Steinhauer. When we take the white flag, 1 more lap around. And there we see Nicole Tranowicz, were last season's champion, coming to the front as well. Debbie Myers there as well, making it 3 wide for 3rd place it is. And who will cross the line in first? Coming into onto the backstretch. Can Debbie Myers make a move? Can Jane Pinter make a move? Who's gonna make the move? That's the question. Waiting for somebody to make a move on Ray Takeda. But Ray Takeda is staying down low, blocking everywhere. Debbie Myers gets put up high. And Ray Takeda has a big group of 3 by 3 by 3 behind her. And I don't think anybody will catch her because of that. Ray Takeda, after leading the first lap, after leading at the caution, she's back up front again at the most important time as Ray Takeda wins the race. It's pretty useless to do that on camera, but Ray Takeda crosses the line and she will get those 15 bonus points as being the 4th winner of the shootout. So congratulations to her. There we see the official standings. Ray Takeda winning this race right in front of Jane Pinter, Debbie Myers the third, Anna Gregg fourth, Haruka Takeda fifth, Inge Lamliana sixth, Denise Steiner in seventh, eighth John Cittadino, ninth Nicole Turnwich, 10th we got Betty Johnson, then Beth Sneeze, Mason Wood, Chris Washer and Joseph Onesta. So this was also pretty much a little bit of a test for these guys to get a head start. And we will see these guys back on track again when the practice qualifying for the golf dual races are. But then, of course, together with all the other 28 drivers who are not in the shootout. So Ray Takeda, you're winning. Congratulations to her. 15 bonus points. And she will be the points leader going into the Daytona 500, of course. Thank you very much for watching. We're already going to end this race pretty shortly. Okay, why not? So thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you back next time here with the Dascar Phillips Cup Series Season 8 2015 here on Sport 1. And that's finally started, ladies and gentlemen. The long season you've all been waiting for.